So Treyarch posted a video yesterday on their Twitter page that had a ton of new gameplay from Firebase Z, and this video is going to be about 5 things that you missed in that video. But before we get into that, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Spesh, and today's the day. I mean, look around you. This is the last day of your life. You're not going to know what it's like in Firebase Z. The map will be releasing at 11 p.m. Pacific time tonight, and I will be streaming it live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Spesh27 as the map drops. And then I will also be getting that gameplay and throwing it up on the YouTube page for you in case you miss it on Twitch. I'll also be live for the next couple days playing the map as well, each Easter egg hunting, high rounds, just learning everything we can about Firebase Z. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Twitch channel. Now, for those of you that have not seen this video that they dropped on Twitter, and even if you have, go ahead and watch it right now and let me know if there's something in here that you didn't realize before. I'll play it for you right now.
Firebase Z is the map that really lets us explore the character of Samantha Maxis to an extent that we never ever have before. D Machina was really introducing people to the Dark Ether storyline, which, you know, as I've said in the past, only exists because of everything that had gone before, but it now has a whole new trajectory, and Firebase Z is the one that really makes it explode.
What I love about Firebase Z is that it's set in Vietnam. In this all-new experience, we've broken the map up into 2 locations. The Firebase, which is the facility where scientists and soldiers do experiments and mine the Dark Ether. And then we have the village, that's where the scientists sleep and do all their research.
My team's reached the village.
The way you play in D Machina might not necessarily translate over to Firebase Z. The low-end level design of Outpost 25 calls back a little bit to Moon in that you start in the village and then take a teleporter over to the outpost itself. Once you're at the outpost, there's a bit of a central area, a hub, if you will, that players can choose what path they want to go to. They can run around the outside of the map itself and the outer edge.
You know, working on a zombies map is a very interesting experience. I've been working on zombies maps since Call of Duty World at War. A lot of the way we do the sound design for these maps is still kind of rooted in how we did it back then. It's very seat of your pants, wild and crazy. Let's try and make this stuff sound really cool, scary, creepy. Nothing's off the table when it comes to zombie sound design because of the world that they inhabit.
So Outpost 25 is an Omega outpost, and they're doing a lot of science experiments. There's a lot of different little things and mechanics that you can interact with. It'll be up to players to kind of discover how they work and how to make use of them. I'm most excited for players to experience these assault rounds. It's a very different way of playing than you're used to. It follows more of like the holdout style of gameplay, but it's not so static. You still have to move around.
Artillery strike and napalm strike start to become key at the higher rounds, especially in the assault rounds, because it's just excellent crowd control on top of just being super epic. Standing at an elevated position, kind of looking down at the defense lines while these artillery strikes are just bombarding the play space. It's awesome.
When we got together to try to brainstorm ideas for new enemies, you know, there's lots of different ideas that came about. You know, the one we kind of gravitated towards was this idea of the ambush style enemy.
Now, the Mimic is tricky. This guy hides out as items, and as you approach them, transforms into this tentacled beast that grabs you, suck you in, bite you. Basically, if you see something sitting around and wonder why nobody picked it up, why is that awesome item still sitting there? It's probably a Mimic.
The RAI-K84, or as we like to call it, the Ray K, is based on an old Russian prototype wonder weapon that never saw the light of day. It's built using parts from an AK-74, married with experimental technology.
Maxis' contact will help us infiltrate. Ravenov, are you there? Finally. There is little time to waste.
When we started this Dark Ether story, it was kind of daunting in some ways because, you know, a lot of us have been working on zombies since the beginning, and that's where the excitement, particularly with this fresh start and the Dark Ether story, has been kind of reinvigorating for the team. I don't think I've ever felt as excited about post-launch seasons of content as I do this year. I think people are probably, when they get to the end of this, they're going to look back at what we've done and go, I did not see that coming.
If any harm comes to her, I will kill you myself.
So coming in at our number 5 spot on the list is all the new wall buys in this map, and I guarantee that you probably missed some of them. Just to name a couple of the wall buys, we saw the revolver, we saw the M82, the FFAR, the AUG, the AK-47, and the KSP, just in this little snippet of gameplay. Now with that being said, if we had to go through and guess what other guns will probably be buyable off the wall, I would guess that maybe like the Diamatti will be, the Hauer more than likely will be. A bunch of guns that we didn't see in Die Maschine will probably be purchasable off the wall in Firebase Z, just for the sake of changing it up a little bit, and it also definitely helps you with camos. And just with different wall buys, the meta of the game already changes, because especially in like Die Maschine, you get into the crash site, you buy the Gallo, and you go for high rounds. That whole thing could be thrown into disarray if we don't end up with the Hauer or the Gallo as a wall buy. Number 4 on our list is going to be the location of the Tombstone Soda machine. So this is our first look at where Tombstone Soda is on the map in Firebase Z. And I'm going to point it out for you right here. It is over here in this corner as you run into like the main facility part of the map. You get a really good up close picture of it here looking at the Tombstone Soda machine, and then you can see at the bottom of the screen here is what the Tombstone perk will look like when you have it equipped in your inventory. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see any of like what it's like when you are in like the alternate dimension after you go down using the Tombstone perk, but we only have to wait like 12 more hours to find out. Number 3 on this list is going to be in regards to this part right here. So at the end of the trailer, we do see like almost like an attack sequence, or like we have to defend the base from hordes and waves of zombies. Kind of, I mean, not all that indifferent to that part in Gorod Krovi. But it looks like basically after we like recharge these reactors, it looks like a shield gets thrown up throughout the entire base, like basically maybe as a way to like fend off those massive outbreaks of zombies and keep it to just the normal like outbreaks that we get inside of the map. Because obviously looking at the anomalies outside of this like jungle defense area, obviously more zombies than normal are coming in through there. So maybe this shield that shoots out of this machine here in the center is like kind of what keeps those zombies at bay. And that is going to flow in with number 2. And it seems like we're going to have to protect like reactors and generators just like we did. If you remember in Origins, like you had to protect the generators. And otherwise you would have the zombies running up and attacking the generators and shutting them down and shutting down the power. And I mean, if you look at like the prompts on the side of the screen here, it's basically, that looks like it's going to be the exact same thing all over again. Which, I'm not going to lie, I hated that part of Origins. It was so annoying, but I understand why they're doing it. And I feel like this is a good map to do it on, especially if there are different reactors around the map that you have to get to, which it kind of seems like there is based on these 2 shots here. Now, I'm not sure exactly what is going to trigger like the defense rounds, whether it is like maybe one of the shields goes down, like one of the reactors goes down, and that triggers the defense rounds, where if you don't knock back the zombies in time, like maybe you get overrun or something. I'm not really sure. It definitely is interesting when you think about how in the original Die Maschine map there was the exfil component of the game, whereas now where it would count down, whereas now there's going to be a bunch of different like countdowns and kinds of basically side quests that you can do to either earn rewards or advance further into the Easter egg. And number 1 on this list, this is going to be the most interesting part of this entire little trailer tidbit thingy that we got going on here. And it's so big and in your face, but I mean, it just looks like it's part of the map, so you might not have even thought about it. And that is these gigantic maps of the world and the United States specifically. Now these maps, it looks like it's almost like checking out other outbreaks around the world, and there is definitely a chance that they could be hinting at new zombies maps in this part of the cutscene and in this part of the map. It also could just be hinting at like Onslaught, because if you look into California here, it looks kind of like LA has a little outbreak spot, which probably is just in regards to the raid Onslaught map. But it's just really interesting to think about, like, because also if you look up in the corner here, it shows like Berlin, Germany, which we have heard, has been rumored that we're going to be getting a zombies map in Berlin once again. So if these point to different locations of new zombies maps, it's going to be insane to think about just where they can take the story and like where these outbreaks are going to take our characters in the future. Firebase Z is going to be an insane map, and I cannot wait to play it with you guys over on Twitch. So don't forget to follow the Twitch at twitch.tv/Spesh27. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube, because we're going to have so many things. Easter egg hunts, playthroughs, side quests, just gameplay in general. This is going to be the place to be for all of your Firebase Z content. I hope to see you tonight at twitch.tv/Spesh27 at 11 p.m. Pacific. And if I don't, I will catch you in the gameplay video from that recording on YouTube. Until then, guys, I hope this video made your day better. I can't wait to see you in Firebase Z, and I'll see you soon.